How I decorated my desk for the 2026 FIFA World Cup is what I'm gonna show you in this video. Hi everyone, welcome to Fiana's Lifestyle. The 2026 World Cup has already started, as you guys know, and I am supporting my favorite team Argentina in this tournament. I have been thinking from the beginning that I should decorate my desk in Argentina's colors to make me feel good. That's why I have sat down today with these colors and papers planning to make something. Let's create something. I also have this old acrylic and cement paints that had been sitting around for ages and have dried out. I really wanted to use them up since they were going to waste, but unfortunately I couldn't use them in the video because they are too old. But luckily I had some affordable but good quality paints on hand, so I'll be using those to complete the desk decoration. So as you guys can see, I tried really hard to soften up those old camel paints, but as you can see, because they are too old, the colors weren't coming out right. So I started painting using those affordable paints I had, and look how beautiful the color is. It looks so vibrant and the colors are really standing out. Even though they are cheap, sometimes certain things still have really good quality. You'll be surprised to hear that the paints I am using to color right now cost only 100 taka in Bangladeshi currency. Anyways, I have mixed the white paint with water because I am going to add dark blue paint to it to get the sky blue shade. Even though I'm not a professional painter, if you have noticed, professional painters often mix various colors to achieve different shades. So color mixing is really essential when you are aiming for a high quality painting. It's super important to have the knowledge of which colors to use and combine to get the specific shade you want. So anyways guys, look how amazing the sky blue looks after mixing them together. It's exactly like the color of the flag. I wanted the whole theme to be inspired by flag colors, focusing on sky blue and white, with white taking the lead. It's such a beautiful combination. I have always loved sky blue and white together. As you guys can see, I am working on my craft with this beautiful color combination. So to make this flag color design pop even more, I am going to outline it with a marker. Adding this marker outline really makes the whole thing look so much gorgeous, and it gives it such a clean finished look. So anyway, now I am taking some old papers that I have already written on and rolling them up into thin pipe-like shapes. I'm doing this because I want to give my design a unique and different look. If I used plastic pipes, they wouldn't stick properly with glue and might come apart. So making these paper pipes lets me glue them securely onto the project. I'll be painting these paper pies black afterwards because the black color is going to make the final design look absolutely amazing. So to add some more, I'm securing each piece of paper with glue and rolling them up tightly into nice firm pipes, making them a bit longer this time to suit the design better. I'll be painting them shortly, and I made sure to roll them really well with the glue so they don't unravel later on. I decided to use old papers for this because I had so many lying around, and it's a great way to repurpose something I would otherwise just throw away rather than wasting new sheets. Okay, my paper pipes are all done. Next, I am going to color them, but before that, I need to trim them to fit exactly right on the base. I am measuring each pipe carefully with a pencil to make sure they are perfect length and are totally even. I have cut 7 altogether, and I am arranging them to cover the surface nicely, and I'll be securing them with glue very soon. When taking measurements for the paper pipes, you have to be very careful to keep everything precise. If one pipe is shorter and another is longer, it will look quite messy and ruin the clean aesthetic of the design. That's why I took my time to measure each one accurately and trim them all perfectly, ensuring the final result will be neat and professional. So I have started painting my paper pipes black, making sure to apply the color thickly so it doesn't wash off easily like it did when I first tried with water. Just look at my hands, they are completely covered in black paint, which feels a bit awkward for the video, but that's just a part of the crafting process, right? So now I am attaching the pipes to each other with glue and pressing them firmly onto the paper base. For this, I'm using B7000 glue. This glue is super powerful and keeps things attached for a really long time. Whether it's paper or anything else, it's really popular, so that's why I chose it. I am putting plenty of glue on each pipe and pressing them down firmly so they stay stuck securely on my desk for ages. It's really important to use a lot of glue so they stay securely attached over time. I am using my paint boxes to weigh them down for a bit to make sure they stick perfectly. It's so satisfying to see everything aligned just the way I imagined, and it gives the whole project such a polished, complete look. To make sure everything stays put for a long time, I am applying a large amount of that glue along the side corner of my desk. Then I gently but tightly press the paper design into place, making sure I pay close attention to the edges so everything is securely attached and looks neat. Now that the paper design is all attached and secure on my desk, I am ready to add some extra fan details. I am sketching out a mini version of my favorite player Messi's jersey on a small piece of paper, carefully coloring in those iconic blue and white stripes and adding his name and number. I absolutely love watching Messi play, and I have been a huge fan ever since I started watching the World Cup back in 2010. He has been my favorite player since childhood, and I have basically grown up watching his incredible skills. His dribbling and passing skills are absolutely magical. I just love how he creates opportunities out of nowhere and controls the pace of the match. And I was absolutely overjoyed when he finally lifted that last World Cup in 2022. I am really hoping Messi and his team win the football trophy this year in 2026. I am super eager because they have already reached the quarterfinals, and I am sure they will play brilliantly in the semifinals and the finals too. And I really expect them to lift the trophy for the fourth time. And to be honest, seeing any favorite team win the championship is an indescribable feeling. When they finally secure that victory, the sheer joy of that moment is incomparable. It's a kind of happiness that is in a league of its own. Alright, I have also tried sketching the official 2026 football. Even though it's not a perfect match, I did my best to capture its unique look, and I actually made two of them on small pieces of paper. So guys, I have taken my time to carefully trim around those small paper pieces where I painted Messi's jersey and the official 2026 football. I had to be super precise so they look perfect when placed on the desk, and now they are neatly ready to be added to the design. Now it's time to attach all these little paper pieces to the black paper pipes we made earlier. I need to make sure they stick really well and don't fall off, so I am applying a generous amount of glue to the back of each piece. It's super important to be through with this part, making sure the glue covers the entire surface of the small pieces of paper. Once I have got enough glue on there, I press them down right onto the black pipes. I am taking my time to align them perfectly and hold them in place for a few seconds to let everything set. I could have easily drawn even more designs on several other pieces of paper, but since the space is quite small, I just made four. I had planned for a different look at first, but this ended up looking so beautiful and vibrant that I didn't add anything else. Besides, with such a small area, too many drawings would have made it look too cluttered. Moreover, sometimes simple things can be absolutely beautiful. Just because you have the creativity to craft something amazing doesn't mean you have to fill every single space with paintings or decorations. Often less is more, and a clean minimalist approach can have a really powerful impact and look stunning. And that's exactly why I kept my pipe decoration limited to just Messi's jersey and the football, which looks so lovely. Anyways, I still have two more pieces of paper to add, so I am carefully gluing them on one by one. This glue is so powerful that it can irritate your skin very quickly, so wearing gloves is a great idea. Even though I didn't have any gloves at the time, I strongly recommend that anyone else using this glue put on gloves first. This glue protects craft securely and it's essential to practice your skin protection. Similarly, whether you are using color sprays or any other type of adhesive, wearing gloves is absolutely necessary for the protection of your skin. So everyone, my crafting is finally complete and you can see the result. The corner of my desk looks so beautiful, decorated in the World Cup theme with the colors of my favorite team's jersey. Plus, I have included my favorite player Messi's jersey and his number. I really hope you enjoyed the video and don't forget to stay tuned with Fianna's Lifestyle for more. I will chat with you in the next vlog. Take care and goodbye.